whereas the other girls have got a couple of years on her. I think it's the young lioness. I didn't see any mammary glands when she was standing. She's a little bit smaller than the other girls too. Big yawn. Oh, look at those lovely teeth. The only problem now with them waiting for so long is that the impala is starting to put a bit of distance between them, and they're moving further off into the thicket. But maybe if they're patient enough, that second herd of impala that are not too far away will move in, and they were all over the road and on both sides of the road too, which would be quite interesting. But I haven't seen them just yet. You know what, and I can hear that black cuckoo shrike again in the distance, which is very exciting. Still watching very, very carefully. She hasn't taken her eyes off of those impala. See how she's not even really letting those flies bother her anymore. They're creeping right up to her eye. Normally she would have given a head shake, but her mind is elsewhere. Now there are lots and lots of impala here, so she does have that on her side. Those impala are incredibly athletic. They can easily outrun a lion if they don't have the element of surprise, and even just outmaneuver when they leap and bound around. But what I suspect she'll try and do is she'll probably try and rush into the herd and make them scatter. And then by causing a frenzy, she'd probably be able to snatch one that sort of got a bit disorientated and lost. And that's sort of the idea. And we often see them doing that when the impalas have all had their lambs, is those little ones get disorientated quite quickly. So sort of rushing at the prey causes that frenzy, and it allows for one of the other lions or a couple of other lions to have an opportunity to take down something like an impala. And of course this is quite sad, but this is actually a really, really difficult antelope to catch. She's going to have to be extremely careful and quiet and precise about her movements. They sort of have a little bit more lenience with the buffalo, not being able to run as fast as the impala. It really is a great day, of course, for these lions to perform a hunt, just because of the weather conditions, because of the wind. It's not quite a gentle breeze, it's quite windy, and of course it's nice and overcast. I think Andrew wants to try and sneak out of here. Let's see what he's going to do. He's going to see if he needs me to reposition. I think he's going to take a sneaky way around. So what I'm going to do in a moment is I'm actually going to move forward, because I see that there's another vehicle that is dying to get in here and have a better view. So we'll just wait for Andrew to keep moving, and then I will reposition, which will then allow this other vehicle to come in from behind us. Okay, let's reposition quickly. Now Now, Ginny in Texas, you're wondering, when those lions do focus on prey, do their pupils dilate? They do indeed. You saw it quite nicely with that one lioness. Her pupils were quite small. And then as soon as she found something that she enjoyed, she liked the look of, those pupils went massive. And that allows more light into their eyes. You can imagine it helps them see and focus better. They're in sort of a tricky spot. There's a lot of thorny trees lying all around them, which is making it difficult for all of us to try and view them. But that's where we're fortunate to have this beautiful camera that is situated quite high up, that we can often see above small fallen shrubs. Oh, I'm feeling a couple of raindrops now. Jody, you said that the lions need a 6-pack of antelope to feed them. You're quite right. Maybe even a 12-pack or a case. I'm not sure though. Whether they're actually going to go after these impala, I'm not convinced. There's not enough of them have really shown interest. They're curious, they're looking at them, and they're excited by the fact that there are impala around. But like I said, it's a difficult meal, and do they run the risk of attempting to chase their prey and burn through quite a large amount of energy, or do they wait for something more substantial like a buffalo or a zebra or a kudu? Even the cubs haven't really shown too much interest. Oh, those drops are getting bigger now. Yes, chase that fly. I've been hearing elephants distress calling quite severely, but it sounds like it's in one of the drainage lines near Nyala North. And we heard it from earlier this morning, and I wanted to go and investigate, but then of course Taxon managed to find the lions. So we diverted, but I just heard it give a roar again. Now we're going to hang around here for a little bit longer. I think we may at some point have to put the rain covers on. But let's head across to Byron, who has finally found his way back to Djuma.
I have indeed found my way back to Djuma because we just didn't have any luck this morning on cheetah plains. We scanned around and had a look, but didn't see anything, which happens. It happens at times. So we're going to head back. We're almost on Djuma and have a look around and see what else we can find. Maybe we're lucky and we bump into a leopard somewhere. It would be nice to see that beautiful female Karula and her cubs again.
And I don't know if the impala know that the lions are there just yet. It's quite interesting.
We
and
do
of course
not
we
get
saw that all
tigers
those
in
other
Africa.
impala that were coming straight towards the
Tigers
lions.
are found in India.
So let's try get in here and find a little
Africa.
gap.
And so we've got other... Can you see that bird up there?
I'm just turning the game drive radio
Everyone,
off
let's just
because it
have a
makes
look.
lots
I
of
don't know if
noises.
Dave's able to get there. I heard something.
Sorry, Kirsty, I
It's a
didn't
fish
catch
eagle.
your
I thought
message
so.
for a second there.
African
There was
fish eagle.
quite a bit of interference.
Yes, nice. I heard it give a little call. Oh, wow, everyone.
Now,
That is
hello,
great.
Zakira. Zakira,
Fantastic,
you're
Dave.
hoping
Well
for a
done.
morning hunt. Well, at the moment, it looks as though they're all fast asleep, barring one lioness who is showing some
As it
interest.
flew,
There
I just heard it
she's
give
laying
the-
watching those impala.
Or half the call,
But
half
now she
of
doesn't
the
look too
fish
interested
eagle
at
call.
all. Now, something small like an impala really would only feed one lion. And with all of these hungry little lions that need to be fed, well, they're probably going to have to try and catch a few.
And that's why we see them going for buffalo